Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will be creating 3 different tags, and I'm using the 3 new door tags from Diva Designs, and these are sort of identical tags but in 3 different sizes. And you can see here on screen the largest one. I just picked it out of the packaging, and you can see all of the pieces that this comes with. So I believe it's 4 dies each, and it will create a window, but I will sort of play around with the window for these projects, so they will not look all the same. And I'm using an older pattern paper set from Heidi Swap, I think. And yeah, that is what I'm using. And I'm sorry I'm a little bit off camera here. I'm just playing around with my color choices, making sure that I like what I'm going to be using. So here is called Color Fresh, and I use the same mix or the same pattern paper for my shaker bows. This is another new product called Shaker Bow Set number 1. It might be a number 2, I don't know. It might be a number 3 as well. You never know. I built up the sides on my bow with some cardstock that I just ran through my machine, I think 4 or 5 times. And then I filled up all of those areas with some sequins from my stash. And then I cut the layer piece out with acetate. And then I had some beautiful pattern papers on top as well. So that created my bows. Hope you will see here in a second how everything looks. And you can see I mixed and matched my paper. So I will have one with a gold glitter cardstock on the top. I think that is just beautiful. And then I will have my other bows be with pattern papers. So there you go, we have 2 of those, and I will only actually be ending up using one of those in this video, but I can save another one for a future project. It's always good to have these embellishments on hand when you are creating. So you can see here, this is maybe the back of the tag if you like to use the window, but for my first project here I will have it at the front, and you can open up the bow, the tag, and you can look inside. I also created some flowers that I will be using for this project. I used some liquid adhesive, and I will also be building up some dimension. Now we are on tag number 2, and for this one I'm just building up some dimension. You can see I cut this many times out of some white cardstock, and then I'm just using liquid glue to attach them together. Then I will be using a clear sheet here of acetate as well on the front of my shaker and to the back as well. So this will be a see-through shaker. Hope that makes sense. You can see I will be putting some acetate to the back as well. And in all of those pockets that we created, I will be using some sequins. So you can see here I'm just filling it in, and I'm using some embellishments from Trinity. And I just tried to find a mix that matched the pattern paper as good as I could, and then I will put the lid on top to close everything off. And here you can see I'm using that tag to the back and having this like a see-through door. And to embellish it a little bit more and make that hinge a little bit more sturdy, I took some beautiful pattern paper to the inside as well, so when you open it up it will be cute. And then I thought the back looked a little bit sad, so I actually cut some more paper, I think 2 or 3 times, and just made it a little bit more sturdy, so that the weight between the door and the back would be a little bit more equal. Here you can see tag number 1 again. I am embellishing the tag once more, and I will also be using some twine behind our bow, and that really isn't always that easy. It looks so easy when everybody else are like tying their ribbon and making it look like a perfect mess, but making that perfect mess isn't always that easy. Let me tell you, I fiddled around with that a ton, and you can see it also fell off because I didn't have enough of that adhesive exposed to be putting it down towards the tag, on the top of the tag. So I will go back later on and squeeze some more liquid behind it. And then for tag number 3, or a small die here, I will actually do it for the other tag as well, but I started off with this one. I have some pearls and gems and stuff in my stash. It's nothing fancy, it's just something I picked up here and there, and I decided to create an sort of a embellishment for my tag. And I cut a word sentiment from the Party Words. It was released this summer from Scrap Diva, and I punched a hole into it and created an embellishment. So I thought that was pretty fun. And I also had some pearls that I sort of wrapped up. You know, I'm no expert at that, so I will not go into how I did it. I think I will show an example of how I did it for the next one here. But you can see it's nothing fancy. I just have my sort of pearl and all of the things going around it. And then I also have a star at the top here for my other. This one is a little bit bigger than the first one I created, and then I'm just rolling it up. I know you can go more fancy, but I have no idea how. Sorry about me rambling. But I just did this, and you can probably search for like bead wrapping or something like that, and you will get tons of inspiration. I'm not the girl for that one, so I'm sorry about that. I just did my best here and created these embellishment for my tags, and I'm happy with them. So if I can do this, I think everybody could do this. It was really easy. And I did the same thing here. I just have a large sort of hanger here on top of my chain, so I can fit that celebrate word into it. And then I have a larger one that I can fiddle around my twine in my tag later on. And then I just dropped my pearls on top of this, and yeah, it was really easy. You can see I'm going super fast here, but it took no time at all, and it was super fun to create. I also took some here's a closer that you can use just to have it sort of not opening when you don't want it to. And here's a closer look at everything. I'm sorry I went a little bit fast in this video and was sort of jumping between all of the tags, but I just wanted to share with you how I created everything. And yeah, it wasn't that difficult project, so you can hit the pause button whenever you feel like looking at it an extra time. And I hope you got inspired to play around with these doors and got some you got some inspiration anyway on how you can use them and how you can sort of embellish them as well in a couple of different fun ways. So thank you so much for stopping by today. Don't forget that I will have links down below for all of the products that I use in this video, and you can also use my coupon code for 10% off your purchase. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!